Zimbabwe, located in Zimbabwe. Kilwa, an island off the southern coast of present-day Tanzania and Eastern Africa. Mutapa is located in Zimbabwe. Origins of Great Zimbabwe. By 1200 CE, the city had grown strong and was well known as an important religious and trading center. Some believed that religion triggered the city's rise to power, and the tall tower was used for worship. The people of Great Zimbabwe most likely worshipped Mawari, the supreme god in the Shano religion. Origins of Kilwa. In 1331, Ibn Battuta visited Kilwa. He admired the way that its Muslim rulers and merchants lived. Rich families lived in fine houses of coral and stone. They slept in beds inlaid with ivory, and their meals were served on porcelain. Wealthy Muslim women wore silk robes and gold and silver bracelets. Origins of Mutapa. According to Shano oral tradition, a man named Mutata left Great Zimbabwe about 1420 to find a new source of salt. Traveling north, he settled in a valley with fertile soil, good rainfall, and ample wood. Then, to make payments to support his family, he founded a new state to replace Great Zimbabwe. As the state grew, its leader Mutata used his army to dominate the northern Shanu people living in the area. He forced them to make payments to support him and his army. Important people in Great Zimbabwe became the economic, political, and religious center of its empire. Kilwa. In 1331, Ibn Battuta visited Kilwa. He admired the way that its Muslim rulers and merchants lived. Rich families lived in fine houses of coral and stone. According to Shanu oral tradition, a man named Mutata left Great Zimbabwe about 1420 to find a new source of salt. The religion and Great Zimbabwe. The people believed in a supreme god called Mawari, who had powers over rainmaking, agriculture, fertility, and illness and everything. Kilwa religion. Shirazi merchants from the Persian Gulf arrived at Kilwa from the 12th century, and so the influence of Sunni Islamic religion and Muslim agriculture remained to get stronger. Mutapa kingdom revolved around ritual consolation of spirits and of royal ancestors. Shrines were maintained with the capital by spirit mediums known as Muhandoro.
Goods traded. Some things that were traded included crops, ivory, and gold, with other places located around, mainly towards the coast of the Indian Ocean. Goods traded, Kilwa. Top 3 resources that were traded included gold, ivory, iron, and also slaves. And things such as clothes and jewelry and porcelain of glass beads and things that they traded with.
Mutapa.
Gold, ivory, copper, animal hides. And also slaves were under the control of trading under Mutapa and were traded for embroidered textiles and glass beads. Culture
of Great Zimbabwe. Around the 10th century, trade developed between the Mashana and the Phoenicians. Through the period... Cultural achievements of Kilwa. Mixture of Perso-Arab and Bantu cultures in Kilwa that is credited for creating Swahili as a distinctive East African culture and language. The diverse history of the Swahili coast has also resulted in multicultural influences. Mutapa, kings ruling a Southeast African territory between the Zambezi and the Limpopo rivers, in what is now Zimbabwe and Mozambique. People ask me all the time, how did Great Zimbabwe fall? Well, Great Zimbabwe was abandoned in 1450, and to this day, not a soul knows why. Kewa, how did it fall? Well, it's pretty simple. The Portuguese took it over to gain wealth. That's pretty much it.
How did Mutapa fall? Well, the Portuguese interfered with political standings in Mutapa and eventually overthrew the leader.